What's going on, everyone? My name is Cam Ashton, and I am super excited to be your instructor for human behavior in the social environment, or what I called my MSW HBSE. So this was one of my favorite courses in my MSW, and I really hope that it becomes one of your favorites too. So a little bit about me. I am an LCSW. I've been in the field for about 7 years. I'm married to another LCSW. The two of us have one boy and one girl. We are both pursuing a doctorate degree. She's getting a doctorate in social work, and I'm working my PhD here at OLU. My research interests hover around suicidality amongst the LGBTQ population and deeply religious communities. I'm really hoping to use this information to better inform policy and to serve a needed population. So I am in the Army, and I've been in the Army for about 12 years, and I hold the rank of captain. And my job is to oversee the overall mental well-being of the soldiers within my brigade. So it's a lot of systems work, it's a lot of grassroots social work, and it's a lot of individual therapy. So in my therapeutic practice, I like to call myself a trauma-focused therapist, where I hold certifications in EMDR and cognitive processing therapy. Outside of trauma-focused work, my theoretical lens to treating patients would be with utilizations of acceptance and commitment therapy. None of that you need to know for this class, but if you have questions about, practice or things like that, please reach out. Shifting gears over to human behavior in the social environment, or again, HBSE. This course is all about developing a critical lens as to the development of human behavior. So what we know about human behavior is that it's wildly complex. It is a result of the DNA we come into this world with, the experiences we had growing up, be it through attachment, through what we observed, and everything that we went through, both that we experienced in our meso environments and our macro environments. You put that all together and it creates how we think, how we feel, what we do with our hands and our feet, and what we say. And so, as social workers, you'll be working with clients from all sorts of backgrounds. So being able to critically analyze their behavior given their experiences is going to pay off in dividends, whether it be through your individual treatment plans, in creating policy and macro work, or just understanding yourself. A big word I'll ask you to use is the word criticize, because everything we talk about is rooted in theory. And theory is never set in stone. And so ask those hard questions. Ask the questions to me. Criticize how you understand the world and how you make sense of everything else. That's an opportunity to learn about yourself and other people. I do hope you are able to hold up a mirror and analyze your own experiences, have a better understanding as to how you think and feel, as well as the people in your life. And I do believe this is going to be an incredibly valuable course. And so goal number 1 is to be able to criticize and understand development through a biopsychosocial lens. There'll be more of that later. Goal number 2 is this is a graduate level class. And so I encourage you to start to think about what graduate level writing looks like. So I will try to improve your writing, not necessarily because you're in a graduate program, but because you're going to be writing a lot as a social worker. And timely and effective note keeping is very important, especially if it comes to a legal situation. So I will be looking over your discussions and your papers pretty intensely, just for the intent of trying to improve you as social workers. So I'm a resource that's available to you. If you have any questions about the class, about practice, about social work in general, please feel free to reach out. Even though this is an online course, you can reach out to me through my email. It is in the syllabus. I try to check that as often as possible. Being that I'm a soldier, sometimes I go to the field, and so I am away from my computer for a couple days at a time. I will let you know when that happens. And please take a moment to look at all the resources that are available, especially the Writing Center. It is awesome. I use that in my MSW, and I was glad that I did. So looking forward to working with you, and let's have fun this course.